Hey everyone, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 11 of ReZero. Now, this episode starts off actually more so with a kind of flashback of sorts, showing off what happened in Rem and Ram's past life of them being children when they were first born. Actually, it's starting off with. It actually shows that when they were first born, they were going to be eliminated by the elder of the village because they only have a singular horn each rather than have two horns. But ironically enough, Ram actually shows that she's very powerful, and it kind of causes the villager, and I think the majority of the village, to go, you know what, let's keep them around because they clearly show power. And you see them grow up as children. You see that they have very big differences in the village. You know, Ram, because she was so powerful, actually at one time, was loved and adored by the village. And Ram, per se, is not hated or disliked by anyone, but is seen as someone who's always in the shadow of her, stronger sister. But nonetheless, these two are still love one another as sisters do, and they care for one another very strongly. You see various scenes that show a lot of history parts of that. They dealt with a lot of things, namely when she was attacked at one point, Ram came in, saved Rem's life, and so she never had any, I think, ill feelings per se towards her. Now, there is a scene that shows the village at one point getting attacked by unknown assailants, and Ram is the one who actually is killing off people left and right, while Rem just had woken up and sees the kind of disaster in front of her. But Ram actually loses her horn in the process of the fight, thus losing her powers at the same level as, Rem. And Rem, who, again, is kind of powerless, has to now grow up, showing that, hey, listen, I'm powerful too, I can be powerful. And they get taken in by by Roshi, the guy who runs that whole match, the guy who looks like a weird clown guy. He reminds me a lot of Hisoka, so I almost want to call him Hisoka 2.0, but they take him in, and they take care of one another, and they grow up alongside each other, growing and getting stronger and stuff like that. Now, it does then switch to currently what's happening with, Subaru and Ram as they're running away. Subaru's carrying Rem, and they are in dire straits. All the Malbeasts are after them, and they're running out of options. Luckily, Subaru decides, I'll take a decoy roll, you guys get out of here. And you see that actually Rem is very distraught about this. She doesn't want him doing that, but he has to keep them safe because there really is no options. And you actually see the little tiny dog, that the cute puppy dog that was actually the one that was the cause of the curses, grow into this full-sized giant beast, and he's right away attacking Subaru. And Subaru does fight pretty well for this part, but doesn't do enough damage on his own. Is actually luckily saved by Roshi, or Rosenthal. I think his name's Rosenthal. He's saved by him as he comes in because he saw the magic that was in the air, and he's like, oh, I saw you from the forest, and Amelia told me that you were over here, so I came to save the day. And luckily he did save the day. Now, we actually skip ahead a little more, and we see that, Subaru wakes up, and luckily he actually did skip the day. He actually gets to the next day, and Rem is the first one to see and wake up with him and stuff like that. And they have a lot of nice touching scenes between, these two scenes. It's really probably one of the highlights of this episode in terms of emotional impact, because you see that Subaru says, hey, listen, you're not a replacement. You're someone I care for very strongly, and, you have your own strengths and stuff like that. And he goes on with this whole different thing about how you're strong too, and even says some stuff about how, how she looks compared to her sister. It's kind of funny. But it was nice and very touching for the scene. Now, we do get near the end, and then credits start getting around this point, where we see that Roshi finally admits what he wants to do, apparently. He wants to take the throne, because apparently he wants to kill the dragon, which we don't know who the dragon is yet. I'm gonna just throw out some theories right now that the dragon most likely is an unseen enemy. We haven't, heard too much about the dragon per se. I know they talked about him as a mythical beast earlier, but they never really went into detail about him. So, is this the same dragon? Is it some other dragon? Is it maybe something that Stella has as her power? Who knows? We'll find out soon, probably. I know people of light novels probably know, and those people that comment all the time tell me that this darker stuff approaching. Please try to keep the spoilers a minimum, because other people will see that and probably go, well, come on, that's a big spoiler. Don't be telling people what will happen. You can keep saying it the way you are. You can say that the dragon does have some significance. You can do all that, but don't be going into full spoiler territory with that. Now, the credits roll, and, we have some scenes between Subaru and Amelia, and really the only way the episode ends is, of course, she actually accepts his date request for them to go, because apparently, he saved her life again. I didn't really see how he saved her life apparently, but it did happen. And she you know, they're gonna go on a date most likely, which was nice. I think it was a fitting thing because I know he wanted that so bad, and he really was fighting for that toward the end of the series, or toward the end of this arc. So I know next episode, I think episode 12 is going to be the next arc for the story from what people are telling me. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, guys and girls, that's it for today's review. I'm sorry it was a little late today. I was busy a little earlier today, so I do apologize in advance for that. Also, I'm gonna make a separate video. I'm gonna do a thank you video. Probably not today. Probably I want to say Tuesday or Wednesday. You know, it's just because I'm kind of busy with a lot of errands and stuff like that. But I will thank you guys and girls and stuff because I've hit past 300 subscribers. I'm only keep going with that. I will do a whole thank you video of what happened and how that even happened in general. And you know, I am going to do a live stream with. But I'm probably by myself right now. I'm going to see if I can get someone else to do it with me. But I'm going to do a live stream probably next week. And it's not going to be anytime soon per se, but it will be coming. Anyways, guys and girls, have a great day. Hope you like the video, share the video, comment, whatever you want. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.